Good morning to all. This is Steve from Assistant Professor from SMS College of Pharmacy. From today we are going to discuss about the topic of insulin. Okay. First of all, insulin. Insulin is one of the peptide hormones. Okay. It is one of the peptide hormones produced from the beta cells in the pancreas. Okay. It is one of the peptide hormones. Or otherwise known as the insulin is one of the crucial hormones. Okay. It is a crucial hormone from the endocrine cells. Okay. From the pancreas. Where it is meant by pancreas. Pancreas, what is the role of pancreas means? It is a pancreas is one of the vital organs were present in the behind the stomach. Okay, what is the role means? What is the role of the pancreas means? The role of the pancreas means food digestion. Okay, and it regulates blood glucose levels. Okay, and it's I told the peptide hormones. Okay, I told peptide hormones is one of the hormones or otherwise chemical messengers. Otherwise known as it's a chemical messengers from the hormones itself. Peptide hormones itself, one of the peptide hormones itself, hormones or otherwise known as chemical messengers from the pancreas. Okay, from the pancreas. Okay, and it regulates vital body organs like stress releases and reproductions and growth metabolism. These are three compounds or etc. that regulate from the section of peptide hormones. Okay, next. It regulates the metabolism of carbohydrates. It regulates the metabolism of carbohydrates and fats. Okay, and it's regulates. And what is next? What is the role of insulin? It regulates transmit the signals from the cells. Okay, and it regulates carbohydrates, fats, and promoting the absorption of glucose from the blood. Okay, and I already told it regulates one of the fats and the carbohydrates. Next, tissue of organisms. Where it is present, okay, where it is a presence or activate, and the tissue of origin means it's mainly present in the pancreatic beta cells in the isolates of Langerhans. Okay, pancreatic beta cells are otherwise it is also one of the crucial endocrine cells. Okay, it is also one of the crucial endocrine cells, and in the tissue in the isolates of Langerhans. Also, it is isolates of Langerhans also it is one of the endocrine cells. It is one of the endocrine cells, and it produces hormones like insulin and glucagon. Okay, insulin and glucagon, and from the insulin and glucagon from the blood streams. Okay, and it enter into the blood streams and regulate blood regulations, and it regulate blood glucose sugar levels. Okay, that is the tissue of origins. Okay, tissue of origins like pancreatic beta cells. Pancreatic beta cells is one of the crucial endocrine cells. Okay, it's one of the crucial endocrine cells from the pancreatic cells. Okay, in the tissue of isolates of Langerhans, I already told it regulates or produce hormones like insulin and glucagon. Okay, it regulates hormones like insulin and glucagon from the pancreas. Okay, next, what are the metabolic effects? Okay. What are the metabolic effects are present in the study of insulin? First, it enhances the entry of glucose in the cells. Okay, it enhances or otherwise stimulate the cells into the pancreas. Okay, and next, it enhances storage of glucose or glycogen. It enhances or stimulate the energy from the glucose or glycogen. Okay, next, it enhances synthesis of fatty acids. Okay, and next one is it enhances synthesis of fatty acids. It enhances synthesis of fatty acids, proteins, and other nucleic acids. This also enhances the study of insulin. Next, the effect of blood glucose level will be decreased. Okay, next, the effect of blood glucose level will be decreased. Okay, these are the metabolic effects that present in the study of insulin. Okay, next, what are the functions? That present or activate from the study of insulin. Okay, first one is it promotes glucose uptake. It promotes or otherwise it promotes or regulates the blood glucose level from their bodies. Okay, this section is mentioned as promotes glucose uptake. It regulates or promotes the glucose from their bodies. Okay, next it store energy. It store energy. It is otherwise known as store energy means the gluconeogenesis. Okay, it store energy from the gluconeogenesis. Okay, and from the glucose that enter into the blood and regulate the from the body. It's a store energy. Okay, and the next one is it inhibits glucose production. The next one is it inhibits glucose production. Next one is stimulate protein synthesis. Okay, next one is it's a stimulate protein synthesis. Next one is a it regulates fat metabolism. Final one is a it regulates fat metabolism. Okay, these are also the present are activated from the function of insulin. Okay, first one is a promotes glucose uptake. Second one is a store energy. Store energy is like gluconeogenesis, and the third one is a inhibits glucose production. Okay, it inhibits the glucose productions and it stimulates protein synthesis and it regulates the fat metabolism. Okay, from the role of the glucose productions like ATP productions. Okay, and otherwise and the next one is the transmit the signals. Okay, inhibit the ATP productions like so transmit the signals from the cells. Okay, next that's all about the state of functions. Okay, first go through it from the topic. It's insulin is another peptide hormones. Okay, insulin is another peptide hormones, or simply known as it is a chemical messengers from the it's one of the hormones, and it's one of the chemical messengers from the cells. Okay, and produced by the beta cells in the pancreas. Okay, pancreas means it is one of the vital organs. Behind its rare substance is behind the stomach. Okay, next is it regulates the metabolism of carbohydrates, fats, and promoting the absorption of glucose from the blood. Okay, and next one is a tissue of origin. Tissue of origin means where it is a presence, are activated from the cells, like pancreatic beta cells in the isolates of Langerhans. Okay, and then next one is a metabolic effects. It enhances entry of glucose in the cells. Next one is a enhanced storage of glucose or glycogen, and enhanced synthesis of fatty acids, proteins, and nucleic acids. And final one is the effect of blood glucose level will be decreased. The final one is a functions. Okay, that is about promotes the glucose uptake, stores energy. Store energy is like gluconeogenesis, and inhibits glucose productions. Inhibit glucose productions like the transmitter signals like ATP. Okay, next one is the stimulates photosynthesis, and final one is the regulates fat metabolism. Okay, that's all about the study of insulin. Okay, thank you.